Welcome back to our UK challenge mode. I've been redesigning the park here a little bit at the start of the video. Moved a bunch of buildings around. So we got one of these little events that popped up. Chance of losing money or small power station sabotaged. Wild animal. I think we can just... Oh. We'll let it get sabotaged. Yeah, okay. Our ranger... I wasn't sure if our ranger team was back online because I moved them down here to this section. But they are. Why are you guys all down here? There's no exhibits. Why are you here? Okay. So yeah, this is what we've done. We moved the power station down here. We put a little bit of an extra roadway in here around there. Ranger team, I put them here, so they're still by these pens. They're a little further from the Kentro, but they're still pretty well positioned. It looks like we need to redo our ranger jobs too. Okay, why don't you do 1 and 2? And why don't you do 1, and then you can head all the way over here for 2. Great. Okay, so that takes care of that. And then I redesigned this front section. We pulled all the non-visitor buildings out of here. So right now we got this weird situation going, right, where we got this drinks that are being split between 2 and not being used to capacity. And then we've got the buffet and the t-shirts, the shopping and food capped out. So ideally we'd want to put in a second set of amenities completely instead of just the extra drink station we put in. But they're not going to be well utilized because we don't have that much for attraction down here. So this will give us some room to put in some extra attractions. So what do we want? That's the real question. Put in fossil zone, green and yellow. I guess we've been doing nothing for orange, so I guess we don't really want orange. Really, that's obstructed by that wide path? Yeah, I can see how that is obstructed. And you can't fit there. Oof, this layout is not doing a good job right now. Okay, well we can put a fossil zone here. This is fine, actually. Or a mini golf course or whatever. Then let's grab another one. I think arcade is fine. Okay. And then let's go with... I wonder... No, I don't think this spot's going to be any better for fitting attraction in than down there. We might be able to consider moving some other stuff around in a way that's going to fit things in here better. But I think for now, we'll just do this. How about some donuts? That'll work for now. This probably won't last. We'll probably have to redo that almost immediately. But for the time being. And then shopping, we can't actually fit it in there. That sucks. I wonder if I would have rotated this if we could have fit both in here. That might have worked. We can redo it. Or we can just put it down here. Which is probably not a bad idea necessarily. Let's just put it down here for now just to get it in at least. We can always move it later. Just throw in like hats or something for now. That way we've got a little bit of adventure or orange or whatever that is. If we do have guests of that type that come in. Alright. There we go. I burned a little bit of money, but we're not really taking much of a risk here, so I think it's fine. And we'll see what this whole situation looks like. Ideally, we want these to start, you know, making money, justifying their existence. I mean, right now, both of these drinks are making money, but that's only because we redesigned the park. This one was... It was bringing in income, but it was not making a profit. And so I'm just trying to get all these amenities profitable here. We're probably going to rotate this donuts right away, I think. Hats, boba, donuts. Alright, well, let's get you rotated. Let's see if we can fit the other one in here then. Nope, can't quite do it. Alright, well, we tried. Can we put the shelter in there? I'd rather we use the space that we have available that is otherwise kind of wasted. If we can swing it. No, but we can put the shelter in here, which is pretty okay. Let's do that. Arcade, mini golf course. 254, 254. These ones are about the same. Okay. So they're justifying their existence much more now. Alright, ginger beer is an improvement there. It looks like we do need to keep adventure in these, just a little bit at least. Yeah, just to make sure that we're able to cover that little bit that comes in. Like, these ones now dip to like 6%, but I think we should probably just adjust them to make sure they have a little bit extra. Because we're not always going to be keeping an eye on these. And if they go up to 7%, it seems like we're going to have a problem. I already have hats. I do like to mix these up for fun. How is that worse? I'm not exactly convinced there, friend. It's fine. It's really only tinkering with profit levels, which we don't really matter for actually winning the challenge. Alright. So, if we could put another attraction in, that wouldn't be bad. Gym would push that orange up. Not sure I want to do that necessarily. Well, no matter what we do, we're pushing orange. I think I would prefer one of you out of all the options. Okay, so now we got this weird little elevation hiccup going on here that's really kicking in. So that's something to consider. Alright, you should be close enough that the transport rating is not an issue. If not, we can always move you. Yeah, transport's fine. Oh yeah, because we moved this up, which gave us a little bit of leeway over here to get up to maximum transport rating. Yes. Okay. Alright. Money is pouring in. Okay, disease contracted. Where? Right there. Alright, just medicate. That's great. That's a nice, easy one to deal with. Pass through these shops again because that new attraction's in there. We got mild overcrowding happening down here, but it's, well, mild, like I said. What do we got on you? Avian pox. Yeah, make sure you're on that because that spreads quick. Jeep. Truck, whatever. Delivery van. Who else has it? There. Great. You did it? Good job sitting on that avian pox. Okay. What next? Might be able to move that gate and then fit a thing in there. Yeah, we moved the ranger station away, so this gate does not really actually serve any purpose down here. So doing that is fine. Viewing gallery is available, so we're going to have to go work on that section of the park next. What am I doing? I'm putting in another attraction is what I'm doing. I got distracted by the viewing gallery and then forgot what I was doing. VR or gym. Yeah, we can just barely fit this thing in here, but that's pretty good. All right, there's a gym. We got some weird little wrinkles going on here with elevation, which is awkward. It looks like it's splitting the difference between these two different levels of the park, which is strange, but all that can be done with this area without like redoing everything on the elevation here. That is, of course. Can we move? I think we should be able to move this somewhere better. Yeah, if we move this back here, it looks like it should be good. Let's do that. And then we just delete this little nubbin there that's achieving nothing. That all gets repowered when that rebuilds. Okay. Okay, viewing gallery, yeah. So now if we put the viewing gallery in here, this little shape is fun, but ultimately it's going to be a problem because it's going to have bad visibility. Achieve park rating 3 stars. This should happen almost instantly when we finish this aviary section up. We are going to go back to the more bland wedge aviary shape then. Obstructed by Disungoripterus. Here's a problem. This is a problem that I was not prepared for. Move. Get away from here. Oh no! Why are you guys blocking me? Ah, we snuck it in there. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, so while that builds... okay, we need to look through research. I need to remember what else I wanted to do for research now. So, dinosaur creation. Aviary upgrades we're waiting on. Can't really swing it yet. Also expensive as balls. Yeah, we need to dial it back here in terms of expensive things. $6 million for scientist training? Holy smokes. Basic power upgrades we can do now. It's not bad. That's something we'll want to do soon, probably. Advanced amenities. Yeah, we can get large amenities. And large hotels. We'll probably pivot over to these smaller tier upgrades. I think we'll put off the lagoon for a short period of time, too. In which case, we probably want to look at adding a dinosaur to the park. So let's figure out who comes in next. Or another pterosaur to go with this Sungoripterus. Maybe. We got Ichthyosaurus. We've already done that in a park. Same with Pterodactylus. And that's all we have available. Okay, so what does Kentrosaurus like living with? Sauropods, ornithomimosaurs, hadrosaurids, and pachycephalosaurids. Okay, so sauropod would actually be really good to add to this park, but we can't swing a sauropod in here. So we should maybe start to think about what the plan is longer term. I think we get a large carnivore of some description. Maybe that takes over this enclosure, perhaps? And we can move these Kentros down into here somewhere with like a sauropod. Although I want a lagoon, too. I guess we can do some description of a sauropod enclosure down here and like a lagoon over here? Maybe? I don't know. This is kind of awkward. This is actually like getting really cramped. We need 7 species still. So, if we put a second pterosaur in the aviary, that's 1. We have a lagoon of the species for 2. We get a sauropod for 3. It's paired with something else. Maybe the Kentra, though. Then we get a carnivore. Then we need like another herbivore enclosure. Oof. That's awkward. Definitely want to cohabitate something with the Dasungas then. No matter what, that has to happen. So, what do we got access to? Dasunga, Marodactylus, Cerodactylus, Tropognathus. We haven't done Mara. Why don't we grab Marodactylus to go with them? Well, I guess we need 3, so we'll just grab these guys. We'll use just the 1 cheaper research here. We'll send them out on that. Nothing to dig until that research is done. We can do something else here. We can do some pattern genes. Sure. We'll send the other researcher out on pattern genes. Okay. Okay, and then these shops are close to full, which is nice. They're being used well. Let's take a look at our ratings. 98% of restroom coverage. We can sneak another bathroom in somewhere. That's perfectly fine. Right there. All right. Man, let's just do it kind of down here. That way we can, yeah, kind of smooth out the terrain around it a little bit. Oh, the pylon has a fixed terrain level now. That's weird. It wasn't like that in the other game, in the first game. That's fine. It looks fine. Okay, flying reptiles 2. Let's go get Marodactylus. Wow, it shares a dig site with Cerodactylus. Is actually kind of shit. There you go, buddy. Rest. Rest. Let's go get the aviary section done now. I was originally going to do that while the research went, but that was all pretty quick. That research. Thankfully, this is cheap. Okay. So I think the time comes then to like redesign this section of the park. So we'll kill all this. Grab the wide path. We'll wedge this out. Well, why don't we do this? We'll get a path out here to start with. And then we'll put a wedge on the side as much as we can kind of make it work. And then we'll do a similar wedge on the other side. Because crowding seems to be a weird thing with these. About the same shape, more or less. Something like that. Well, the problem is, yeah, we've made that slightly longer over there. Perfect. Almost, not quite. There we go. That works. There's an artistic design of some description, even though the aviary is on a slightly different grid. We're not going to worry about that too much. We're just going to extend out a little kind of boulevard thing here. We'll do some weird curvy paths for the aviary. It's, you know, it's off in the wild, sort of, right? That's why the paths are all curvy. We can even like simulate that. If we really want to justify why it's not properly aligned on the grid, we can just put some wilderness in here, and it's like, oh, it's a secret aviary in the woods. Wow, how about that? Yep, job done. It's almost justified. It looks terrible actually, but whatever. We'll let that get built, and then we'll put our amenities and whatnot in here. We can fit a restroom in right over here. That's a pretty good spot for it. Nothing else is happening over there. We'll put another one of these in here too, right next to the restroom. Like that. And then the shelter is generally the next smallest thing, which, yeah, will have to be down here. Sure, we'll just stick it right there. I wonder if what you have to do to like rotate the aviary to actually align with the rest of the park's grid. I think, I mean, this is a pretty good use of space back on this side. So I think there's an argument for that being like optimal anyway. Although I guess if it was rotated, we have enough space here, it wouldn't really matter that we went so tight on the one edge. It would have just been fine anyway. But, you know, whatever. It's fine. Alright, so we've got this viewing gallery in, operational, a lot of dinosaur appeal there. Let's get the amenities going. Here's a thought. $600,000. Don't have the scientists for it. That's a lot of money. Let's just get this going with mediums. Get this producing. I think we're gonna actually cram these in here. I wasted a bunch of money on trees now, but whatever. Yeah, actually, I think we can fit another one in there too. Oops. Okay, so let's just, yeah, it doesn't really matter what we start with. We'll just grab food, I guess. Not producing much white. That's interesting. It might make it awkward to actually optimize this one. Yeah, because we have to do like that. It's fine. How is that more income? That doesn't seem right. We'll do it because it doesn't seem like it really matters either, but it doesn't seem like it's right. Grab you. We'll go with ginger beer for now. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Shopping. I think I'm going to stick with cramming everything over here right now. Seems to be the play. There's 3 stars. We should put some attractions in here. All we can do is VR. That's fine. Okay. We've got a fairly sizable area here we can play with. So we can put an enclosure in here. Okay, for now, let's just get this down. We can play around with this more later. We can do a weird kind of 3-pronged enclosure back in here, maybe. Could put gyrospheres or viewing towers in to make this work too. Maybe that'll work for a sauropod enclosure. We also could have the option to like extend it into these narrower sections in some weird awkward ways to try and make it work too. Do we have any sauropods we don't have it unlocked at this point? When did we do Attenborosaurus? I don't even remember. No, it looks like we've got all the sauropods unlocked. Patasaurus is the first. Actually, we're really restricted on sauropod access. We could do Nigersaurus. We've never had a Nigersaurus in a park. I wonder if it's worth it. It might be. We can do this research. Cheaper. Positive influence. Yeah, because we're doing other stuff right now, so nobody else is of use to us particularly. Okay.
Work here.
We need our new contract.
It is important to take a minute and reflect on what we're doing. Baby steps can be just as important as giant leaps. It's too soon to know which category.
Profits, disease-free, a number of guests.
That is one of the wonders of our
We'll do
work,
profitable.
the unknown.
Although I guess that's a rolling of the dice in terms of,
Well, it looks like we find
'cause it might be
ourselves with
guest-based.
another objective. Could be interesting and important, obviously, but will you take it? That's the unknown. You, my friend, you are the chaos.
Or it just instant completes for whatever reason. That's fantastic. That's good stuff.
Dinosaurs would be an understatement. Geez, I almost lost my life to some, and to others, I owe it. But
All right. Unfortunate. Another thing we can do is we do have this section of the park here unused. That could also be another dinosaur enclosure. We could probably swing like a gyrosphere into there to get the transport rating okay, because if we extend much further into that section, we're going to get bad transport rating. The other option would be to just put a monorail station over there. Like if we extend a road section, well, we just use this existing road, right? We I guess put a monorail station like right here, and then have the exhibit back and behind there. That's viable. That's better area than back here, isn't it? Plus the Coelophysis enclosure is bigger than it needs to be. Yeah, this is just dropping from the storm, right? Yeah. The Coelophysis exhibit is actually a fair bit bigger than it needs to be. So we could always cut this down to add more to a sauropod exhibit back in here. I think that actually makes a lot of sense. I think we'll do that. So I think what we'll do is we put Sauropod and Kentrosaurus over here. We can convert this to a large carnivore pen, maybe. We could trim it in over here. We got all this unused space back in here that's not being used. We can also adjust where it connects to this other enclosure so that the carnivore doesn't get into there. So we'd have +1 species, +2 species, +3, +4, lagoon is 5, and then we have like another herbivore enclosure or something for 6 and 7. We can make that work. Yeah, okay. Let's get through this storm.
When it comes to people, well,
What do we want to do with these scientists? Well, we'll let this research finish.
I trust you.
Okay. And then we'll figure out what we want to do. Let's do Niger. Because we haven't had him in a park yet. So do that. Our generalist that was sent out on the expedition, logistics specialist, they can't swing an extraction. Although, 2 minutes, 1 minute, we could always have the fossils sit around for a minute. That's not a big deal. Let's do another research. Amenities were kind of expensive, weren't they? That's not what I wanted. We could do power. 600,000 each. I think amenities were the same, yeah, 600,000. Gyrosphere, 240. That's not that bad. We got another skin pattern we could do. Let's do that. That's cheap. We'll send on the discount guy out there. Actually, was that a complete waste? I should have looked at the actual money. Because it's not worth sending him if it's a...
Don't make me regret that.
If we end up having to just pay for it later. Okay, so... This Jeep. Let's get you up by the aviary. So you can go up and repair that. Okay, we lost power down here. To frickin' everything. Okay, because you breached that connection right there. We could, put in some redundant power lines. Okay, you get fences repaired. That's your priority. Okay, everything is broken. What's okay, aviary dome, highest priority. Patch that up. We're gonna be in trouble. What has... Wait, why is this so fucked? Because that isn't repaired yet? Yeah, okay. Make sure that's filled up. Are we getting any... Okay, so far the Disungariptors have not figured out they can escape. Did you fix that? My dude. In theory you must have, but I'm not convinced. Which one is this? This should be this one, right? Repair in progress. Okay, in theory it's been done. Ranger Team 3. You're repairing that, then you're repairing that, then there's more damaged fence. You can fix this restroom. Okay. Well, we should be out of the woods. Has this actually been fixed? Yes. Okay. Great. Let's get the park back online. Let's make sure we get the last repair jobs here kind of queued up. Are you gonna have to go in for the other one? That's really bad, my dude. You're dumb. Why are you so dumb? Okay.
I've got a new objective I need you to tackle.
Build a tour, provide for your guests, or earn more. We're not ready for a tour. Okay, this is just a simple make some money job. We can swing that. Fossils are in. You're prime candidate for that. You get rested. Let's go get more Maradactylus. Oh shoot, that's right. Some of that was Ceradactylus. I wasn't even paying attention. It's fine. Research program, maybe. Yeah, these are cheap enough that we can do these for fun. I don't even see the cost. What? Oh, because I have to have the person on it. We save 20 thou. That's not actually worth it, is it? I don't think it is. Better off just holding him back so he's available. Because it's like right on the bubble for cost. Because it's like 120. Oh, if it's 120, it's just straight up bad. Infected food source. Crap. Oh, are you still... No, you're way down there. Damn. Okay. Well, is what it is. Are you still... Are you stuck? Where are you? No, you're there. Okay. I think they were stuck. I think they teleported back to base. Awkward and weird. Whatever. Okay. And we reached our amenity goal, actually, because the park had to recover. That was the good contract to pick then.
And we are that line.
We should double check these guys. Yeah, okay. They shifted significantly. Wait, what? How is this... Yeah, that was bugged. Okay. Weird bug. Should be the same deal. We just switch these all to skeleton displays and it looks like they'll be fine. Yeah, the VR kind of changed things there. Well, if we didn't make that contract before, we would have made it there. Oh my god, we were drowning in pterosaur fossils. We should be looking for Mara. I want to get this... Well, no, it doesn't make a difference, really. Yeah, let's just pick the Mara stuff first. Get them in the park sooner, that way. We want... Altruistic salary person here is pretty good for this job, really. Shit. Do we know... Oh, Mara's done. Sick. Alright. Nigrosaurus and Tyrannosaurus. We can do both. Actually, have we ever used Tyrannosaurus? I don't think we have. Lord Titan Ouranosaurus. Okay, we'll definitely put Ouranosaurus in the park then. That's perfect. Ouranosaurus probably counts as what, a hadrosaur, I would guess? Even though it's not. Can you live temporarily, at least with the kentrosaurs? Oh no, yeah, you actually like... If it counts as a hadrosaur, I actually like it. Low health. Probably dying from some sort of disease. Judging by that, there's multiple problems in here. Might be a strong argument to consider putting in... Yeah, these guys have like no status checks. What are the Jeeps doing? The Jeeps are status checking, but they're backlogged after the storm. Oh my god, the feeder is fucked again. Are you kidding me? Okay, so these guys might be backlogging each other. I don't know how this works exactly. Okay, transmission incoming, park rating rising. Yes, okay, wonderful. Close report. Increase park rating, remove all disease.
Ironically,
Rating is worth twice as much almost, so let's do that.
isn't it? More time.
Please get on that, med team. Okay, Mardactylus. Sickly, social, intolerant, strong. I wonder if intolerant causes problems. For now, we'll just push resilient. To at least counteract the sickly. Please save my Desungaripterus already. Yeah, Salmonella. You don't say. Which we need to research, apparently. That's bad. Reduces duration? I think that's worth it. Because they're all fucking dying. I thought we just frickin' cleaned that feeder up. Okay. How is this still not fixed? Probably because they're backlogged. Come on, guys. Let's get there. Let's go. Almost there. There's the disease eradicated. Medicate that one. How are you returning when the food is still infected? What is this crap? How does that work? Alright, well, let's look at our eggs. Intolerant. Well. Cohabitation limit. And they attack ranger teams. I don't know if that matters for those. The cohabitation might. Let's just send the second batch right away. Just kidding, we can't. We'll probably wait to release that one until we can release multiples to make sure that we don't have any issues with their requirements. Okay, thank you. You actually fixed the goddamn feeder finally somehow. Maybe it can't be fixed while there's disease or something weird. It might be the case. Complaining about the lack of space. I'm not sure I believe you. What else we got going on here? So, guests. Guests are happy. Ticket sales don't matter. Coverage is great. Okay, so just, yeah, strictly working on appeal. Then the pseudo fossils, or the Nigersaurus fossils came in. We are actually kind of like really cramped on fossils. Let's get rid of as much stuff here as we can. So we'll just grab the cheapest, littlest stuff to clear it out. Can we do a dig right now? I'm not sure if we can. Yes, we can. We can swing it just with those two. Perfect. Well, there we go. Everybody's busy. Shops are all good. Okay, and did we finish our mission for this month? I don't think we did yet. It's just not on the screen. Yeah. Okay, rating 4.0. Well, that's a little ways off. I think we'll keep it, though. Mostly because I just don't care about juggling these contracts a lot. Shops aren't making any money, but that's fine. We'll have more dinos coming soon. Yeah, we have nobody available. I don't even know why I looked at that. The Maras and Dasungas should be okay together. As long as they don't have any issues with their environment, they shouldn't eat each other. Scientist recovery, that might be enough to get us going. I don't think it is. No. No, because everybody else is doing stuff. Vehicle under threat, we don't even need to look at that. I'm sure they're fine. Alright, there's the fossils. Pristine fossils. We'll take the money, I guess. Yeah, it didn't even affect sabotage. That wasn't even a a dirty thing to do. 1, 2, expedition. Okay, if we need 9, right? I think. I want to get this batch coming. Yeah, we need 9. Let's look at distributing some points. So we have a U. We have a U. Three, 4, 5. 5 and 4. Are you random genome still? Yeah. Alright, get those Mardactylus on the way. And then we got the Nigersaurus coming, so we can work on that enclosure next. So let's cut down the Coelophysis enclosure. You don't want to snap the way I want you to snap, which kind of sucks. We could really cut it down by doing this. Okay, yeah, we'll see if this works. We'll get that fence section built, and then see if the Coelophysis are content. They won't be immediately, I don't think. Yeah, because all the forest is in the back section. Okay, I mean, they're perfectly happy with this tiny-ass pen, which is great for us. I mean, look at how small that is. So just cram the gate in down there. Let's strip this entire back part out. And then let's plan out the Nigrosaurus exhibit. We'll go through somewhere like that. And then I think what we'll do is we'll just kind of leave a little corridor in here away from the Coelophysis. Like that. Maybe we'll swing around. That doesn't quite work. Yeah, that goes somewhere like that. That's actually extended way too far out, but it's fine. Because I think... Oh, we're going to put a monorail in there, yeah. So that needs to be kind of... Still, yeah, we'll leave that like that for now. Let's get this monorail put in. Make sure that transport remains good in this section of the park. Oh, we can cram... Look at how much overlap there is on those two buildings. That's actually really good for us. Oops, didn't want to close out of that all the way. We'll do like that. Maybe we'll just also do straightforward, and then we have a whole little wedge there, and that's fine. Okay, so we get that kind of going. That is all already in view, which is interesting, actually. Very convenient. Makes putting an exhibit in here actually even better. And then if we put one down here, we'll cover most of that. And we can put one down here on the end too, if we build a little alcove, which is pretty good. All right, here's what we'll do. We'll extend this down a little bit further. We'll grab that viewing gallery. We'll see how we want it set up. I think we want it about there. Comes down, connects there, which is not the best thing that it could be in terms of shape, but it'll work. Why don't we grab a little bit like this, maybe? We'll extend this down here to the power station and then cut it back over there. Get rid of this, and then if we grab gallery here again, we can cover that direction like that pretty well. Yeah, we'll do that. Right like that. And a gate. I think we'll put the gate in over here, because the cars will head down that roadway basically and then just go straight towards the gate. Then I think we'll extend this. Oh, that's awkward. We can delete this. What we do is we do this, we do a little bit like that, and then we do a bigger section like that, and then we can snap to the middle and do that. Perfect. I'm just kind of feeling out an extension here. I'm not going to go all the way down, I don't think. Maybe just a little bit like this. Because that'll just about be in view. I'm going to delete this section. We're going to try and, yeah, widen that up a little bit. So let's see if we can link this up here kind of decently. That'll do. Now that's a really weird shaped pen crammed in that corner. But hopefully it works just fine. We'll let all this build. And the monorail needs to be connected up, so let's go. I think we'll demolish... Oh god, don't demolish buildings, please. We demolish this. That just links up like that. Try to run you in a similar fashion around the front of this enclosure, kind of like this. And then we can swing you over here, loop you around real quick. And just like that. It comes in right in front of that viewing gallery, which always looks awful when you're looking at it. For my pretend people in this park, for the sake of them, let's have it not look awful. There you go. That works. That's an interesting little thing with it just snaking into the enclosure like that. Alright, that's a bunch of construction projects in the go. Ooh, nice batch. Love it. We need 7 treatment for that, I think it was. 7 welfare, whatever. 3, 4, and 5. Let's give you a point. We'll give you... Oh, you're capped. Well, I guess you get him another point then in welfare. Oh, shoot. The other job just finished. Well, let's grab... Yeah, we'll grab you, I guess. We wasted a point there that we didn't need to. Unfortunately. We should probably get a batch of fossils going. And then we can do a dig. Oh, that dig is already going. Almost done. Might as well go back out. Okay, disease research is basically done. Social, antisocial. What is the tolerance one? That's this one. Won't worry about it right now. Get you resting, and we're good to go. We get these other Mardactylus incubated. We'll release them all at once. Are we out of power? We must surely be out of power.
We'll need to face this twister head on.
Fucking excuse me? Oh, we don't have the upgrade for it either. Fuck a twister. No. No, thank you. Okay. We're at an hour. So we're going to end this one here because it sounds like we have a goddamn twister coming. And I'm scared. We just did a big rebuild. We have 1,600,000. We shouldn't be, like, at risk of losing. But we'll find out next time what happens.